Hello. Essentially we're going to be getting into some stuff to help you with rapid game prototyping. As some of you may and or may not know, depending on why you clicked on this video, um, rapid game prototyping essentially helps with wow. Ra- Essentially it helps with putting a concept to life to see if it will actually work for something in full. Um, in game rapid game prototyping, that is essentially fully what it is. Especially when we do game jams. That is typically put the concept to life, see if it works, and hey, that's a game now. And if it works, it can eventually be developed into a full length, full scale game. But typically, it is used quite frequently in studios and whatnot to quickly see if a prototype or if something works in game. Um, for example, in recent memory that I can think of, if you ever see the pre-production footage of, say, Halo Infinite before that came out, before they even revealed that there was a grappling hook in that game, they actually you would actually see um, you would essentially see that in their little play area. That is a what's the word I'm looking for? Example of rapid game prototyping. They're testing a function to see if it would actually work, and it did. Hence why it's now in that game. As such, I'm here to show you or help show you essentially how to make an AI that will chase slash follow in the event you want to do that for some game. This process is extremely quick. It's not hard whatsoever, and I will basically detail everything that I can as we go step by step. Starting with this, we're going to be doing this on Unreal. We're going to be doing this in third person. If I'm able to remember, I will do it in first person. If not, maybe I'll just make a separate video for it. But for now, let's get into Unreal. Now, I already have a world open, but you can go when opening Unreal, you can use the third person example map, or just make a third person thing when you're going in through the things. So, again, the process is extremely simple. First, we're going to start with our third person character. Obviously, we already have our regular character player. Boom, does all the moving around you want it to do and whatnot. Now, for this process, we're going to duplicate our already existing player character because it already has the model and the movement animations that we want and need for our AI to, animate itself and move around instead of just kind of sliding everywhere. We don't want that. So we're just going to name this AI. We're going to copy that. Now we're going to open this. And now we're going to open this. There we go. And now we don't need any of this stuff because our AI is not our player. We don't need any of that. For that, we're going to compile just to be safe and careful and fast. Second, we're going to delete our cameras. We're going to delete uh, the camera boom, which is that like red line. I can't fully explain it as I don't fully know what it is just yet. But the follow camera is, the camera that you see following your player whenever you're doing things. Now, with those two things deleted, we're going to add a component now, being pawn sensing. Pawn sensing will essentially allow your AI slash NPCs to detect pawns. In this case, the pawn will be your player character. Ooh. There is also, if I remember, a second one, pawn noise emitter. That allows it to, emit noise and whatnot. I believe as you approach, or once you get into its range. I'm not going to get into that right now. That's something I have to fiddle with myself. Now, pawn sensing is the big cahoots. Excuse me. As you can see, there's nothing here right now, right? You see all these numbers and gauges, but no visuals. If we compile right here, you'll see all this. Now, right now it's at a full 90 degrees of peripheral, with the blue sphere being hearing and the yellow sphere being possibly also hearing, actually. Now, we don't have any audio that our AI can pick up right now, but instead we're going to be doing this based off sight. So in the event that you're making a game where if they see you, it's bad news. That's what this will be really helpful for. Now, let me just adjust these values a little bit to my own liking. We're going to drop this to 60 actually. And let's just drop this to 25 so he's not chasing us immediately. Actually, let's drop this to 25 just to make this a little bit more visible-esque. So now we have this. We're going to go into our event graph and we're going to make some script. So first things first, we need a way to, have our pawn sensing thing in the blueprint. Typically, it wouldn't be here, but as you can see, we currently have it selected, right? So say I do like I type in on C pawn, it can't see it. So in this sense, we have the pawn sensing highlighted. We have that on, and there we are able to add the on C pawn. Wow, I am far off. Now we're able to add the on C pawn for pawn sensing. Oh, my neck hurts. Second, now from here we need to start making essentially the small script that we need for it to actually move to our target. So we're going to grab the node from here and type in, and I quote, cast to third person character, or whatever you have yours named as. In my case, it's third person character, so we're going to have cast there. We're going to drag our pawn to our object as what it's casting to, hey, that's what that is. Second, we're going to come over here. We're going to drag this node and add in another little bubble. This one's going to be called, if I remember what it is called, it's add AI. Oh no. Oh, don't let me forget now, please. Oh no, what is it? Oh, my goofiness. Move AI2. There we go. It's move AI2, not add AI. My fault. Now, we're going to take our third person character and add that as the target actor. We want our AI to move to our target actor being our third person character. Boom. Now, typically, we can't just reference our, to self. We have this, but, well then, we can just type in self. I'm going to keep doing this the way I've been showing y'all, or basically the way I've been doing it myself. Type in self, get a reference to self. It's a lot easier than I've been making it on myself. See, this is a learning experience for both me and you. So boom, now we have all this. Probably wondering, is this good? The answer is yes. This is actually all of the script to help make the AI move. We're not going to add the comment section or anything, so we're just going to close out of this for now. After that, we're able to just drag our AI in, and boom, little homies there. We're going to move them off to the side a little bit. If I can find my cursor, this is the thing that plagues me the most. We're going to move them off to the side and move them back a little bit. We're going to press play. We're going to see what happens. Oh no, he's not moving. He's animated, but he's not moving. Why is that? Well, pretty simple. Pretty much all AI needs some kind of navigation. That's where our nav mesh bounds come in. If you did what was it? Game design something. Was it game tools? No, if you did game tools with whenever that was around, or however far back it was, if you did that, then you would know. Then you would have had worked in on Real Tournament. It's a similar process to that, where essentially we have to create bounds for the AI to move in. Only difference is, instead of making pathing like you would in Unreal Tournament, you're simply making navigation bounds. So there's no pathing in this, but there is a boundary that it can move. Now, let me shrink this a little bit because I don't want to go against the wall. There we go. And shift it. Now, if we press P, we'll see basically the area that our AI can move around in. So now you see, boom, pow, it's good, Gucci. It has a set amount of areas. Of course, it can be a little finicky. Play around with it as much as you need or want. Right now, I'm going to keep it as is, just for the sake of demonstration. Now, if we hit play, control our character, and simply run over here, oh no, he sees us. He follow. He chase. Of course, in events like this, it's easy to break line of sight. In this case, why not fiddle around with it a little bit more? Let's go back to our viewport. Let's increase our pawn sensing to 70. That's around the proper amount for a human being, is 70 degrees. So if we go back into our beautiful, beautiful build, our beautiful, beautiful world, boom, you can see us. And it's much harder now to break said line of sight without just straight up, what's the word I'm looking for? If I can think of it, breaking without, oh my goodness, why I much harder to break line of sight now without straight up breaking the AI. There we go, that's what it's called. Now, this can be easily used for, say, I hate to say it, guiding quests, where you need to guide a character to a specific place. It can be used for things like that, or it can be used for enemy interaction. Of course, with that, there's a bit more scripting involved with all of that, but it can be used for that. Of course, that is pretty much the end of that. Now, together as a class, we're going to figure out, can I or can I not also use this for 2D? We're about to see. So, we are going to open up a new project. We're going to close out of this. Make sure you save yours. I'm not going to save mine. I don't need it. Now, we're going to open up a new project real quick, and we're going to see. Hey, it's running around for somebody. Hey, I'm doing pretty good here. All right, man. Loving this. So we're gonna open up a new project real quick. We're going to make this not a 2D side scroller, not a side scroller in general. We're going to make this, that's first person. Matter of fact, actually, yeah, that's what I said I was gonna do. First person one. So let's make a first person mesh real quick. We're gonna call this AI 2. And then I'm going to delete these from my computer entirely later. So we're going to make AI 2, and we're going to essentially do the same thing, but this time in this thing. Now, in the event for this is going to be very different, being as, one, our first-person character is not a third-person character. So we need a third-person character. Where are we going to get a third-person character? In this particular event, we are going to get it from, drumroll please, a different project entirely. Typically, you would want to use an empty character class and build up around there. Actually, no, we are going to use you because I read the thing and haha, huzzah, it works. We're going to quickly build our lighting. Actually, we're going to rebuild everything. But give that a second. It'll take a second. There is no shot. My lighting is stuck on 90%. Then I put my hands up, playing my song, the butterfly fly away, and it's about to be done. Perfect. Perfect. Hello. Don't break on me. Thank you. My computer's not used to running things without the, what's it called? So, first and foremost, we have our empty character. we're going to. I lied. I shouldn't have done this at all. Matter of fact, let's take that out because I'm realizing, man, thank you. I'm realizing, man, I can't exactly make an entire character right now. So instead, we're going to open Unreal Engine, and hey, we're going to go say hi to our friend. Back in, drum roll please, if it loads up. When it loads up, that would be nice. Back in AI 1. Oh, my throat. I've been talking for a little too long. Way longer than I'm used to. We're going to take our friend here. We're going to simply if I can find it. Matter of fact, this should work. If I just Control C and then I Control V. Beautiful. Alright, good to know. I can just steal from myself. Alright, so we're gonna go load our OG back up. Going to come in here, and we're just gonna drop it in. I I hate this. I think I'm going to cut this part, but I don't think I can. Man, that sucks. I wanted to try to make this, but I don't think I can. Except I lied. Of course I can. It's me. Watch this. We're gonna take our block. We're gonna give it physics because block. Oof. Let's see. Physics override world gravity. Please don't do that. Oh no, where's the physics part? Oh, I don't think I can give it physics from off rip. We're gonna see if that works. Oh, I forgot what this game was. Oh, I don't like that. Alright, so everything I just said, ignore it. Instead of doing what I said we're gonna do, we're gonna take this and we're gonna make it better. You see this editor cube right here? This editor cube is our worst enemy. As such, we're about to make some blue. I lied. I'm gonna stop this video now. I don't have a way to edit this, but other than that, I'm done. I'm gonna cut it at like 13 minutes because I've done too much and I don't like this anymore.